Hi, this is Jordan Rich, host of Connoisseur's Corner on WBZ Radio in Boston, heard daily. And my co-host is Roseanne Tully, CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine and Sip for the Love of Drink magazine. Here are just a few sample programs for your consideration. Greetings and welcome once again to Connoisseur's Corner. I'm Jordan Rich. Great to be with my friend Roseanne Tully, our first get-together in the new year. She, of course, is the CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine and the award-winning Sip for the Love of Drink magazine. Well, you took off like a bullet when you walked in here and showed me the cover of the new edition for Intermezzo, Lobster for Breakfast. I've never seen anything so amazing. I want to jump right in. What are we looking at?
Well, we've never done Eggs Benedict before. And we thought we better do a really, really good one. So we've done a lobster and thick-cut bacon, Eggs Benedict with a spicy hollandaise.
In the next feature you and I do, we'll talk about that hollandaise sauce. But very quickly, what's involved with the basic structure here?
Well, first you need a good English muffin. And there are a lot of those around, easy to find. You break them apart and bake them. Don't toast them. Bake them with butter. And make thick-cut bacon. I do that also in the oven. Get a cookie sheet, put parchment paper on it, and lay your bacon out and bake it at 350 for 20 minutes, and you have perfect bacon. And then you layer on top of the bacon beautiful lobster. You can also use shrimp. You could, shrimp would also be very good. And then a perfect poached egg, which isn't very difficult to do.
All right,
and then the hollandaise.
And we'll talk about the hollandaise sauce, but it is breathtakingly beautiful. You can also find out the recipe at the Intermezzo Magazine Facebook page, all part of Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030. Hello again. Welcome. It's Connoisseur's Corner. This is Jordan Rich. We look at food and drink and all the great stuff to eat and drink around the world with the help of Roseanne Tully, CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine, and Sip for the Love of Drink magazine. I say around the world, so we're now in London, England, and it's part of the Royal Tasting of London, and you've got mussels with white wine, parsley, and cream. That sounds delicious.
And this is made at the Athenaeum Hotel in London, a recipe that's very easy to make here because mussels are so plentiful. It's easy to buy a bag, 2 or 3 pound bag, right at the grocery store, and we love using them. They're inexpensive, they're delicious, they're clean. You don't have to take a lot of the fibers off them.
Right, and the shells open up very easily too.
They cook in 3 minutes, and that's the key to a good mussel.
Right,
you know that it opens immediately when you cook it. So to make this meal, again, you make the sauce first, essentially, and you're going to steam the mussels in the sauce. And the sauce is a combination of garlic, shallots, butter, parsley, some white wine, a little bit of cream, and parsley. So you saute the shallots and the garlic in butter, let it get a little bit soft, nice and flavorful. Then you're going to put the mussels in on top, cover it, put it on high for 2 minutes. They're going to open.
Ready to
delicious.
Go. Serve with
bowl
crusty
of
bread
deliciousness.
and a
Yes.
glass of white wine. You're ready to go. These wonderful recipes are available at Facebook.com, and go to the Intermezzo page, and you will find them all in detail. Thank you, Roseanne. All part of Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030. Hey, welcome once again. It's Connoisseur's Corner. I am Jordan Rich, and today I'm sitting down with Roseanne Tully, the CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine, and Sip for the Love of Drink magazine, the award-winning Sip. I hold in my hand the Intermezzo Magazine on newsstands now. From the current issue, Homemade Granola and Granola Bars, an article called Sowing Oats. It looks delicious. Oh, my goodness. And it's healthy for you, too.
It's healthy. It's fun to make. It's something you can do with your kids. And you can put exactly what you want in your own granola. And it will cost you about a fifth of what it costs to buy it in the store. We tell you in general the combinations that you can use, and then we have some specific recipes that we'll share later. But first you're going to start with a base, which would be oats, whole oats, nuts and seeds. You want to be sure that you have a nice fresh supply, and you can use almonds, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds. For fruit, we like dates, which are really delicious, but you can use raisins, dried plums, whatever you find. You're going to use some type of fat or oil because you're actually going to bake the granola in the oven, and the oil will toast the oats as they bake. Then you'll add a sweetener, and again, it's a sweetener of your choice, whether you like maple syrup or molasses or honey. You can add fresh fruit flavors, meaning fresh rind, extracts, or fruit oils. Bake it, break it up, put it in bags, or make it in bars, and we'll tell you more about that.
Okay, great. Now, Ken, the full recipe on the Facebook page for Intermezzo Magazine. She's Roseanne Tully. I'm Jordan Rich. Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030. Hello again. This is Connoisseur's Corner. I'm Jordan Rich. Today I'm with Roseanne Tully, the CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine and Sip for the Love of Drink magazine. And everyone loves Intermezzo, especially the covers, heirloom recipes from around the world. Let's now go to South Africa for pears poached in rosé.
And some of the best rosé in the world is from South Africa. We went on a trip to see what wines are the best there and then how to serve them. And one of them is this lovely poached pears recipe. And poached pears are so dramatic and beautiful, but simple to make. And they're just a few ingredients. It's water and rosé wine, sugar, and orange peel, and that's the sauce in which you're going to poach the pears. And the rosé wine will give just a beautiful pale tint to the pears, which you peel, and you cook them gently for about 25 to 30 minutes. They're whole, and then they stand up beautifully on a plate.
And you also suggest you can top them with frozen yogurt and crumbled almond macaroons. Oh, my goodness.
Very lovely, elegant.
What a dessert.
Delicious.
Terrific. The full recipe, as all of the recipes, of course, when we're talking about this with Roseanne, are available for you. Just go to Facebook.com and type in Intermezzo Magazine, and she does a great job posting them. Pears from South Africa poached in rosé. I'm ready for dessert right now. Thank you, Roseanne. All part of Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030. Hello again. Welcome. It's Connoisseur's Corner. I'm Jordan Rich, and today I'm with Roseanne Tully, the CEO and founder of Intermezzo Magazine and Sip for the Love of Drink, the award-winning Sip. And we are here talking about a variety of things. In the upcoming issue, party cakes. Now, this is not your ordinary one-level sponge cake here we're talking about. If you want to make a cake for up to 30 people, there's a way to do it.
There's a way to do it, and I always wanted to make a wedding cake for a little wedding. If you have a cousin who's getting married and you make this as your gift to them or whatever, we recommend you try it out first on your own, with your own family. But we give you the tips to make a beautiful 2-tier cake that you can use for a wedding or a bridal shower or baby shower, graduation, even a family reunion. The first one that we feature is what's called a pink champagne cake. And it's a beautiful 2-layer sponge cake with a raspberry buttercream.
That sounds immense and delightful.
It's really delicious, and it's really not very intimidating to do a second layer. When you get really adventurous, then you can put a third layer on. But it's a beautiful way to serve, 15, 20 people, even more. You can make it yourself. You can decorate it with your own choice of flowers. All
right. For details on how to bake the perfect cake, go to the Intermezzo page on Facebook and enjoy. It's all part of WBZ's Connoisseur's Corner here on WBZ News Radio 1030. Greetings and welcome once again to Connoisseur's Corner. This is Jordan Rich along with Roseanne Tully. She's the CEO and founder of 2 great magazines, Intermezzo and Sip for the Love of Drink. I'm looking at the new Intermezzo coming out. Oh my God, a spectacular seafood cover. And you've got all kinds of goodies in the new issue. Why don't we talk about one of them, arugula salad?
We've got a whole section on arugula, which is such a delicious peppery leaf. A lot of people haven't tried it, and it's really delicious. You like to eat it raw, make a salad out of it. And we have an arugula salad with green onion vinaigrette and red grapes. The ingredients are so fresh and delicious. It's a bunch of arugula, cucumber, tomatoes, red radishes, some green onions, and a couple cups of red grapes. You're going to combine them on a big platter and then make a really delicious green onion vinaigrette.
Well, as you point out, arugula is a little on the bitter side, but you're combining some sweet fruit, and tomatoes, of course, so it's all going to come together nicely.
It's a great combination, and arugula is a little bit bitter and a little bit peppery, and the pepper flavoring is nice in it. The vinaigrette will have, fresh green onions, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, sesame seeds, and sea salt. It makes an absolutely delicious main course or first course.
I love it. And you can get the full recipe, of course, for all of this on the Facebook page for Intermezzo Magazine. Go to Facebook and Intermezzo Magazine. Thanks to Roseanne Tully, all part of Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030. Greetings and welcome to Connoisseur's Corner. Jordan Rich here. Great to be with you and great to be with my friend Roseanne Tully, CEO and founder of 2 amazing magazines, Intermezzo and the award-winning Sip for the Love of Drink. Now, I know you've been doing classes for a long time, but when we announce these, they fill up pretty quickly. So get ready, folks. You've got Intermezzo fine dining cooking classes, and the fall schedule has been announced.
And we're starting in October with everybody's favorites and some new classes too. We're having dinner in Tuscany that starts on October 6th. Our really famous, spectacular seafood. It's really all the lobster you can eat, prepared several different ways. And then we do homemade pasta, pizza, and we've added new classes, gourmet sauces and toppings, all those fancy sauces you'd love to put on steak or chicken or fish, didn't know how to make.
Great.
And then a very fun class, biscotti and crostini, great baking class. And we've added another class, holiday gifts of food, different things to make to give to others for the holidays.
And I can also tell people that having taken one of your courses, you don't have to be a super-duper expert chef. In fact, beginners are welcome.
Absolutely. We help everybody at every level, from how to crack an egg to how to make a fancy sauce.
Okay.
And that's in every class.
And you can find out more on the Intermezzo Magazine Facebook page, of course. And Roseanne will be with us for a lot of great stuff to come right here on WBZ News Radio 1030. Hello again. Welcome to Connoisseur's Corner. This is Jordan Rich, and it's always a pleasure to be with my dear friend Roseanne Tully, the CEO and founder of two amazing magazines, Intermezzo and Sip for the Love of Drink. And this issue that you got coming out with Intermezzo, Spectacular Seafood, will just draw you right in. And where else but Maine can you get some of the best seafood in the world? So let's talk about one of those recipes.
Well, we actually went to the Chebag Island Inn in Maine and got some of the best recipes you can ever imagine. One of them is seafood and corn chowder, which uses the best seafood that's available right now and the beautiful fresh corn that's also available right now. It's a very rich, this is really a main course chowder, which includes onions, celery, carrots, shallots, and seasonings as a base for the chowder, which then includes white wine, haddock, clams, cream and milk, and beautiful fresh corn.
You have the full recipe here, and it'll be on your Facebook page. But the fish itself, coming from Maine, right?
Maine or Cape Cod, wherever you get your fresh fish. This is a Northeast beautiful chowder that combines some vegetables with the beautiful seafood.
Yeah, I also noticed you have in the recipe a little haddock fillet and even some clams as well. So it's a combination of seafood. Oh,
all kinds of seafood, just delicious, rich.
Best of the best.
It's a good one.
Thank you so much. They're all good ones when they come to you. Roseanne Tully from Intermezzo Magazine. And go to the Facebook page to find out more. Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ News Radio 1030.